crocheting with the plastic bags. So I made 2 giant ladybird bean bags. We were using recycled plastic bags, like giant plastic bags. And I'm not sure where Rowan got them from, but they were from industry, so they would have gone to waste. And it was a bit strange at first because you're used to using like a soft material, and you did spend half the time like cutting the sheets down into something that was usable. But it was definitely more rewarding because you've literally just taken this waste material and you've made it into something that's... First, I was like sorting out the pattern because I made up the pattern myself. So just testing little bits and how I'd make the shape, the basic shape. And then it was just, I kind of did it a bit of cutting down the plastic and then a bit of starting. And then I did make the pattern as I went along a little bit. And so every round I was writing down what I was doing so I could remember for making the second one. But I did all the red body first, then stuffed it, and then I did the spots and just sewed them on, and then sewed the head and the antennae, and then sewed it all together at the end. So it took a few months to get them both done, but that was doing 2 days a week. I think it means just doing your best for a start, and just making little changes like eating less meat, like supporting your zero waste shop if you've got one, trying to buy things with less plastic, like doing your research as well, supporting small businesses and buying less new clothes and more second-hand clothes. Just little swaps, I guess. Definitely like looking out for where you can source your materials from and how you can turn something that won't be used into something that could be used, and using that for my own work as well. Like if I've got misprints now, I like cut them up and make something of them, instead of before I might have just chucked him in frustration. That worked out. Tea bags, I learnt that over lockdown, that tea bags have plastic in, so I buy the PG Tips ones. So that's my top tip that I keep going on about. So it's quite nice to have something. Normally, like, you see the sustainable option is like being loads more expensive, but sometimes the sustainable option can be like just using what you've got in your fridge instead of buying something, or looking out for stuff that's, I don't know, sometimes the cheaper stuff is more sustainable. That's what I'm trying to get out. I think it's really exciting when places that are so big are getting on board with it, and when it becomes a thing that attracts people, like, and as soon as sustainability becomes like this, I don't want to say commercial, but as soon as people are bothered about it, then that means that companies are going to start changing the way they work to appeal to people. And so I guess it's the start of that, isn't it, when big companies are focusing on it. Last lockdown I was all about the crochet and didn't start, and this lockdown it's been a lot of drawing. So I've been working on a project to do with well-being with 2 of my friends from uni, and we've made like a little zine, and that's to do with well-being and sustainability, so that fits in quite well. And that's been really nice, like being able to chat to them and make a project where you're not all together, where you're on Zoom. And I've been doing punch needle pieces, so that's really good because it uses up all my leftover yarn, and they're going to a cafe where I live. They're going to put some, when they reopen, it's like a cafe and a bar. Would you like to see it? I've got it here. Ta-da!